If you are like everyone else, you may be a bit confused about the difference between rapture and the second coming. That's why we at Rapture Now are here to clear things up for you. First, the end times are not necessarily the end of time. Why is that? Because for some believers, rapture is just the first of many events to come. The rapture is when Jesus Christ meets believers in the air to take them to heaven, while the second coming is when Jesus returns all the way to earth to defeat evil and set up his physical kingdom. Most view these as two distinct events. The two events will be separated by a tribulation period, although opinions on the timeline vary across different traditions and denominations. To clear all this up, let's do a superficial deep dive into the key differences. To do that, we will compare the locations, who sees it, the timing, the purpose, and key scripture that describes the rapture and the second coming. First, let's do the rapture. For location, Jesus stays in the clouds, and the believers he has chosen will meet him in the air. For visibility, this is a secret or sudden event only for believers, although according to scripture, there will be a loud trumpet and some yelling. But most think only the ones raptured will hear all that. The rest won't have a clue unless they notice a few folks missing. The timing is important because all of this will happen before the 7-year tribulation. The purpose is to rescue the church from the coming wrath during the tribulation. The key Bible verse for prophesizing rapture comes from 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 16 and 17. So it's really Apostle Paul who is responsible for all this content. The second coming is very different. For location, some predict Jesus touches down at the Mount of Olives where he ascended into heaven oh so long ago. Regardless of where, all agree he comes to the planet Earth in person. Instead of a secret event only viewed by believers, the second coming will be visible to everyone. Every eye shall see him is the biblical quote, so we guess it'll be broadcast on television or maybe even YouTube. For the timing, this happens at the very end of the tribulation period, which has run its course after 7 years. The purpose of this event is the judgment of the world and the establishment of an earthly reign by Jesus, which is supposed to last 1,000 years. The key Bible verse for the second coming is provided in Revelation 1, verse 7, and Revelation 19, verses 11 through 16, which was written by a fellow named John. Now this could have been John the Apostle, John on the island of Patmos, or John the Elder. Take your pick. We hope this clears up the confusion. Thank you for your attention to this matter.